Yeah, supports are for me the what people require instead of what we typically do or instead of the way we look at people. And as I say, it's to put them on a par with everybody else. Well, taking somebody's rights away doesn't put them on a par with anybody. I mean, it assigns them second or third class citizenship. And to say, I'm here to help you, I'm going to take your rights away to help you, to me, I can't stomach that. And as I get older and aging is part of the equation for me, I get more worried about it for myself, let alone for people with disabilities. And so for a long time, I've said this about guardianship. There are better ways. There's no reason to go through that process. And the process itself, the methodology, stems from property, not from people. It stems from a way for the crown in Old England to assure that there would be large intact parcels of property. So the firstborn male heir inheriting was so that you didn't break up the property to lots of people. And then by the same token, if the person who inherited was feeble-minded, or one of the terms they used back then, or a minor, you had to do something else. One of the things they used back then was guardianship. So they had a guardian of the estate to protect the estate until the next firstborn male heir was discovered or found or got to the right age or whatever. And it was all around property. In fact, in this country, we didn't even talk about guardianship of the person until the 70s. And then most statutes in most states just were the regular guardian of the estate. Oh, you're also guardian of the person. And it wasn't until into the 80s when we began to develop guardianship statutes that looked more modern and so on and so forth, but never changed the process, never changed the methodology. So I take that methodology out of the feudal times in Old England and apply it now. Makes no sense to me, especially when, in order to do that, you had to remove all the person's rights.